everybody? We're back again for another night on the grind. It's the last night of this arena, actually, isn't it? Yeah, sure is. Who's coming up in the arena next? I actually, don't know. You know what? Dude, I'm gonna take a quick glance over at the forums and see who's coming up, because I legit don't know. Let me see. It's in news and announcements, right? Here we go. New weekly arena. Yeah. What do we have here? Next week, or as in tomorrow, this week's feature champion is the Overseer. Well, yeah, Luke Cage. Okay, Luke Cage. Got it. All right. Rings a bell now that I looked up, when I looked up the basic arena champions coming soon. What was it, like 2 days ago? Forgot that it was Luke Cage next, though. Anyway, Shed. What up, dudes? Sending over a buck with the freaking quickness, man. Super fast. What up, Shed? I'm guessing you want this. Oh, wait, there's no need to guess, because now I see the comment from you. BG, I need you to do something for me. I need you to slap me in the face, not the knee, not the arm, not the spine. In the face! Thank you! Slap! Shed, thank you, dude. That one was right targeted at your face. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Thank you, though, man. Appreciate it, dude. Static saying, send it over to as well. Thank you, Static saying, BG, are you an investor? Do you mean like stocks? Investing? Do you mean like what kind of investing? I think we're all investors of some kind. But if you're talking about putting some sort of monetary value in something, hoping that it's going to be worth more later, then no. The only thing that I invest in is like myself, and that sounds so stupid. Maybe that's, oh man, it sounds like, I don't know how that sounds actually. But what I mean in that is like education. Yeah, stocks, bonds, etc. Yeah, no, I don't have any of that. The only thing I try to invest in is just trying to like learn more things. God, this went from sounding interesting to sounding like an after school special. Yeah, I invest in education. Woo! But it's true. That's what I like to kind of spend my money on, is things that either directly I will learn something from, whether it's like a course or book or whatever. Oh man, book, that's hilarious. I mean, I did buy a couple of books, but it's probably the last couple books I'd ever buy on learning stuff. That was for the website, by the way. But yeah, I guess it's the risk part of it more so than anything, where like I don't know how to put it into words. I guess we'll just use the website. So yeah, I actually did spend a decent chunk of money on this stupid imaginary website. Not only a decent chunk of money, but then of course time. And I didn't know whether it was going to be successful or not, and as we all know, it was not successful. But at the end of the day, it didn't feel like a risk. You know, it felt like no matter what, I'm going to learn something, whether through failure or success, I'm going to learn something. So that's how I kind of see the investment. Anyway, investing in yourself is one of the best uses of money. Yeah. Yeah, I don't want it to sound as corny as it did when I said it. but it is true. It really is the best thing to invest in. All right. A being sending over a buck saying, so close. You were so close, man. So close. Thank you nonetheless. Still appreciate it, even if you didn't get slapped. Twitter check, my good sir. Taylor Balls. Sure, dude. What do we got on the Twitterverse? Whoa. Look at the incoming slap on this guy. Doom, no suicides. Okay, so this is what it looks like. A 565 Doom, no suicides, 600, and what's about to be a gigantic slap for 661. Even though it's not the animation, but yeah. Nice, dude. Very nice. Very nice. Yeah, Doom, definitely one of the easiest ones that I tried earlier today. Well, speaking of Doom, let's get him involved in the arenas. Let's go. BG bought books? I know. What a crazy idea. Seriously, it was a crazy idea. I should not have done it. It was a waste of money. I actually, the books that I bought, I had a feeling I wasn't going to learn much from them. And I was right. And maybe I was only right because I was going into it with that attitude. I don't know. But I also thought to myself, like, the book I'm buying, it's not so, I don't know. It wasn't like it was some, like, I knew the profits were going to be going to the people who wrote the book, mostly because they had, like, self-published, I think, or something like that. I don't know. It was a different feeling than buying a, you know, when you buy, like, your school textbooks. I can't remember the names of those companies, but it feels like those books were written and then rewritten to have, like, a different version that year so they can reprint and recash in on the money. Like, I don't know, it just feels kind of gross when you think about the way textbooks work. And these books felt different. You know, it felt like, okay, these guys are really smart, the people I'm buying the book from. Hopefully I'm going to learn something good from buying said book. And it's kind of like buying merch that's actually useful. You know, that's the way I was considering it. Used rank 4 AA and won the video game. AA will do it too. Oh yeah. 32 mil for Spider-Gwen? That's what she went for round 1, yeah. Nobody knows what round 2 will hold. Always go higher, if possible. Alright, who keeps putting Magneto in the arena? Dude, nobody wants to fight you, Magneto. But you said I should explore Act 4 completely. I'm almost done. Just Chapter 4 and almost done beating Beyond Hope for my first time. Oh, I see. The first message was just, yo, it's been a while that I joined the stream. Well, nice, dude. Yeah, man. Dude. I really do think that Act 4 is very underrated in terms of the rewards, in terms of just the, I don't know, the sweet spot of progression. It takes time to get through it, but you'll be much stronger by the time you do. What do you think of the compensation package Kabam sent out? Sorry if you already mentioned it, but I just got here. Ah, dude, the compensation is crazy. I didn't claim my compensation rewards just so I could show you guys how much I got. Insane levels of compensation. You guys are gonna, like, freak out when you see this if you haven't seen it yet. How insane the compensation is. Dude, check this out right here, man. Check this out. Get me to the mailbox. Ready? Here we go. Summoner Trials Correction. Damn! 1,000 PHC shards and 5 units. What? What? Man. Pretty wild, though. As far as what I think about it, I wasn't expecting much. So yeah, man. I was not expecting much. The compensation, it feels fine. So for those of you that are out of the loop, the compensation was that the Summoner Trials Arena, when they first changed things over to the new system, it didn't have all of the milestones. It stopped at, I don't know, 2.1 million or whatever it was, and now it goes all the way up to 4.1 million. So there was just a bunch of units that were missing from the arenas. And if you grinded for all the units, well, Kabam would send you all the units. They didn't explicitly say that in the in their compensation message, but I kind of assume that's the way it would work. And the compensation I got was an attempt at cheating the system by only hitting like the first milestone or something like that. And they didn't really send much. Well, I mean, the compensation's fine, assuming that they actually did send out the correct number of units if you did grind it all. I don't know anyone that did grind it all. I'm sure some people did, but... yeah, if you grinded 4.1 million points and you didn't get to the missing units, well, then that's a problem. Or 4.4. Whoops, I keep saying 0.1. If you grinded 4.4 million points and didn't get the units, well, then that's a problem. Then the compensation sucked. But as long as you did that, yeah. Anyway, a being is to know another 5 cents. Did you hear about the 2 satellites that got married? The wedding wasn't much, but the reception was incredible. Okay. Yeah. All right. Boo, man. Ew. Terrible. I almost read that as Seattleites the first time reading it. Been living here too long. Not that I hear anybody say that, but, you know. Either way. Take a lap, dude. Terrible. Eric Nelson sending over a book. What up, man? Saying, BG, I 2-shot Sinister with Doom. Yeah, I remember you telling me that earlier today. I got 25% in 105 hits. Then I died, went in after 40% revive and did 2 5k pots. And the remaining 75% down in 407 hits. Took so long. Could have one-shot him. Yes. Do I care? No. Yeah, dude, maybe you left as soon as you sent the super chat earlier, but I remember reading that exact message earlier. Either way, congrats again on taking him down. Good stuff. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I had over-the-top milestone and got full amount of rewards. I should have received it as compensation. Okay. So there we go. Looks like the compensation was legit, was correct. If you did the time, you got the rewards for it. That's all compensation is supposed to be. It's not supposed to be like, oh, we didn't give you the units that you were supposed to get. Here's a 6-star crystal. You know, they just sent the appropriate number of units, so seems good to me. Antonio Laris sending over 7 saying, BG, funny story. When I was 16, my sister said I would never get a check in my life. Worked at a comic store for a bit, so when I got my check, I slapped my sister in the face with my check. Wait, what? Wait, what? Dude, dude, at first I thought this was a real story, and then I was like, wait. Alright, there's a punchline coming. And then I don't think there is a punchline. I think you actually just slapped your sister in the face with a check. Is that it? It's not a joke. As much as I don't condone violence. She got what she deserved. Nah, just kidding. Hold on. Why did she say you were never gonna get a check? I think that's the part that confuses me in this story. Working at a comic book store. Did she not think that that was legit or something? Oh, dude, parry? Really? You parried my heavy attack? Alright, get the heck out of here. Who uses stand your ground in arena? Guillotine 2099. You disgust me. Well, that was a bad heavy attack on my part, though. Get out of here. Who does this? Wait, Guillotine. I think the punchline was actually a punch. Yeah, it was. Hold on. Was there ever any clarification? I really do want to know why she thought you weren't going to get a check. Either way, way to let her have it, I guess. Thank you there, dude. Oh, you're just saying I was fat and had glasses? She said nobody would hire me? What? Well, that's garbage. We laugh about it now? Okay. All right, well, that's good. What a terrible reason. What a terrible reason to say no one's gonna hire you or anything like that. It's messed up. Either way, now who's laughing? I guess both of you. Shed. Sound over buck saying, PG, what kind of trees grow in the bathroom? Toiletries. Okay. First off, if anything's growing in the bathroom, you need to take a flamethrower to it. Alright. Second, boo, dude. Take a lap. Preferably some area with a porta potty just in case you need to go. But take a lap. Boo, man. Ugh. Kermit the Beast sent over 2 saying, BGA recently got ligma. Can't taste any beans. Uh-huh. Sure. I feel like this is not a setup to anything. I can't remember. Was that a ligma as in like lick my balls kind of setup or whatever, or was that something else? I can't remember. I remember that being a thing a while ago. Either way, it sounds terrible. Can't taste any beans. Can't imagine such a world. But, Kermit, thank you for the 2, dude. Eric Nelson's, you didn't know about another bug saying, I forgot I sent that earlier, but, okay, cool, but could you check tweet? I put in 2 million points, and that's all I get. Okay, let me see. What is this? Well, 2 million points, that wasn't even all the milestones. I don't know, it seems right to me. I didn't do the math, but just at a glance, it seems like, yeah, that's probably the amount of units that we're missing with the changed milestones. Maybe doing the math, maybe it's not, I don't know, but there wasn't much to compensate if you didn't grind a lot of the arena there. Kairos. You know, Buck saying, if I had a nickel for every heavy Mr. Sinister through, I'd have 1 nickel. Because I got clipped and died and haven't come back since. Dude, I hate that guy's heavy attacks. I had to restart like 5 or 6 times just with Torch. Because he threw a heavy attack at the start when I just wanted to parry. Ugh. Ugh. What a despicable piece of doo-doo that guy is. But yeah, Cairo, thank you for the buck, dude. Dove Devon, I think I say your name slightly different every single time I see it. But thank you for the 2 saying check Twitter. Thanks. All right, let me see. Not even uncollected yet. I chose Aegon, by the way. Was that the right choice? Nice, dude. Yeah. Probably. So here's the thing. Aegon, he's not going to help you too much right now. I think it was a good choice to pick him up. But don't invest any rank up resources. Of course, 5-star better than the 4-star Angela. Iceman would probably have been like the most useful today. But you'll get other mutant champions. Aegon, trust me when I say you could open up many crystals and never see this champion. So yeah, it's good that you have him now. Congrats. Save him for later. When you're ready to take on some more marathon style content, then it'll be a good time to invest in him It'll be good that you pulled him. So, good stuff, man. Good stuff. Prof Hoff earlier put in all the milestones and got 18 units. And I put in 2 mil and got 16. Yeah. Because the final milestone beyond what you got wasn't much higher, right? That still sounds about right to me. Like I said, I could be wrong about all this because I haven't taken the time to really line up the numbers, but it all seems accurate at a glance at least. Oh, you sent over another buck too. Thank you, dude. But yeah, that's how it goes. The more time you put in that arena, the more that we're gonna compensate you for that time to adjust for the milestones that were supposed to be. Scott, the engine of Buck saying, should I put all my signature stones into my 6-star Juggernaut? Yes, you're my favorite YouTuber named Brian Grant. Dude, I'm your favorite one named Brian Grant. There's dozens of us probably. So, I don't have the most uncommon name ever. But there's only one professional basketball player, which is, of course, me. So, there's no, I mean, yeah. Of course I'd be your favorite if I was a member of the NBA. Scott, thank you, dude. And thank you for your donation to the Bean Academy for Orphaned Beans. Oh, of course. You know, I just care so much about the little bean orphans out there. I think that if everybody just took a minute to just think about other bean orphans other than themselves, this world would be different. Thank you. Good night. Except not good night. But anyway, do not put your 6 stones into your Juggernaut. I'm pretty sure that was a trolling question to go along with the rest of the trolling comment here. But please, for the love of God, no, do not put any 6 stones into a 6-star Juggernaut for any reason. Oh my. No! Oh, was not paying attention. Oh, good. We did it. We still won. Neat. What's up, Nick? What's up, BG? If Summer Pain ends up being ridiculously hard, how many units would you be willing to spend to get the final milestone? Hopefully, we'll be able to keep doing Itemus. Oh, boy. To get the final milestone, well, let's say we were able to do it unitless up until like the second to last milestone or something like that. Why am I looking at that? Here we go. If we're able to do it unitless up until like the second to last milestone, the big difference for me would be the 6 stones. I mean, the only 2 differences are the tier 6 basic fragments and the 6 stones, and that's a decent chunk of tier 6 basic. It's actually quite a bit. But still, the 6 stones are just more important to me. So, it'd be 25 6 stones. And then some bonus. What kind of value do I put on 25 generic 6 stones? Plus some bonus. I mean, there's also a little bit more tier 3 alpha, but that's a pretty small amount of difference there. So, I don't know. Maybe 3,000 units? Or something like that. But let's say we had to spend units from like the midpoint onward. Let's say you couldn't get any 6 stones until like you had to use items or something like that. I would spend a lot, maybe closer to like 8,000, 9,000, 10 maybe is a bit much. Somewhere in that neighborhood though, roughly. So, Koroians, handing over 10 of them Morons. Thank you, dude. Saying, hey, lover, what do sprinters eat before a race? Nothing. They fast. Okay. Koroian. Really, dude? They fast. Okay. Okay. Boo, dude. Take a freaking lap. Right around the track, too, dude. Ugh. Boo. The jokes, guys. Why? Why do they continue? What do I need to do to end the jokes once and for all? How? GG just got skill tier 5 class catalyst to take Mole Man up to rank 3 and become Thronebreaker. Hey, nice. Justin, congrats. By the way, should I push the trigger or wait for July 4th and get the Cav offer also? That's up to you. If you are looking to kind of double dip on those offers, so to speak, then yeah, I mean, you totally could stall. At this point, we're so close. You're not really going to be missing out on that many rewards between now and like a week and a half from now. You're missing out on a few daily crystals. Who cares? If you were looking just to go all out and get like extra offers and stuff. But just keep in mind, that's a lot of money and or units. So yeah, it's totally up to you if you want to, like how much you want to spend. But it sounds like you already know the options. Either get it today and just pick up the offers once, or wait a little bit and potentially pick up more than just one set of offers. Totally up to you. Ryan, it's okay to laugh because that was a damn good one. No, MSD, don't encourage it. Under no circumstance can these jokes be encouraged. There'll be no laughter. Redwood sending over $1. What up, Redwood? Speaking of terrible jokes, I hope this is not a terrible joke. Let me see. AOBG, what do you call it when the crocodiles start getting all wild at the zoo? A reptile dysfunction. Okay. Really, dude? Really, dude? A reptile dysfunction? Where'd you see that? Like 4 a.m. while watching Married with Children, the commercials. Ew, dude. Terrible. Did you tweet tonight, BG? Oh my god. No, I didn't tweet tonight. How did I not tweet tonight? Dearest, at Marvel Champions. I'm not that late. I promise. I just forgot to tweet. Actually, is there such a thing as a fashionably late tweet? I swear I didn't forget to tweet. I'm just trying desperately to be cool. Yes. Oh, no. No. Okay. Tweet. Oh, I didn't proofread that one. Wait, is there such a thing as a fashionably late tweet? Sorry, I didn't forget to tweet. I'm just trying desperately to be cool. Okay. All right. Kermit the Beast sent over 2 saying, BG, check Twitter, please. Thanks. Okay, let me see. What do we got here? You say your bald caps are in this in the description. How could you? Yeah, it's in there. You just got to keep scrolling. What do you mean? Like, I think it'd be rude. I think it'd be wrong to put it in like the top link. You know what I mean? It's in there though. You just gotta keep looking. That's all. Side note, I want, like, how long has Like, have they just been using the same picture for MCOC since the game started? I feel like they can get like an updated picture to YouTube or something like that. I don't know. That's kind of cool, actually. I kind of like it. It's in there, though, man. What do you mean it's not in there? It's totally in there. You just got to keep looking. What your tweet should be... What's up, Dragon? I'm late. I'm late for a very important... Wait, it's not July 4th yet. Oh, that would have been good. But it's too late. Luckily, there's plenty of opportunity for me to be late between now and July 4th. So, may still use that tweet. Just keep looking. It's there. Wink. Yes. Oh, man. Just one, dude, $3,500 on a wager on FanDuel 4th of July deals. Here I come. Nice, man. I'm not even sure exactly how those FanDuel or dual things work. Is that, I mean, is that just like just a place to bet on like a game or something? Or is it more complex than that? Oh, son of a... Come on, man. I didn't finish my combo before using that special. Ugh, I hate when that happens. Get out of here, Void. Who puts Void in the arena? Don't these monsters know people run the suicide masteries in the arena? Ugh. Twitch has had the Red Goblin as the front picture for a while. Dude, for the longest, Twitch just didn't have any picture at all. It was just one of those, like, gray question marks or whatever it was. I can't remember what the default is, actually. But yeah, it was just the complete default. As if the category did not exist. I was kind of pissed about it. When I was like, man, how are people supposed to be encouraged to stream on Twitch when we don't even have a picture for the game on Twitch? What the F? Alright, Croin sending over another 10 of them, Ronzo saying, thank you, MSD. BG, what do you call a belt made of watches? A waste of time. This joke was a belt made of watches. Croin, boo, dude. Boo, man. Terrible. Take another lap. Shit, sending over another buck as well, saying he was busy slapping me in the face for all the terrible jokes he forgot to tweet. Yeah, there we go. That's exactly what was happening. I was busy slapping you in the face. I was ready to send a tweet. And then it was more important for me to slap you at the time. So I did. So that is exactly what happened. I see green, sending over buck saying, BG, I purchased a bald cap and it came with hair. What the heck? I want a refund. Well, dude, if you bought a model that has hair, like some of them have hair, yeah. Listen, if you want a refund, we'll be more than happy to refund you. Like, that's not an issue at all. But needs to be made clear that some bald caps do come with hair. You know, I was wearing a hair version of a bald cap for a while. I think it's a great look, but ultimately, you know, it started getting. It felt like it was time for a change, so I went with the even cleaner look. But there's plenty of bald caps out there with hair. It's all about just picking the right style that fits you. You know. But we'll be more than happy to refund you. You can get yourself a different bald cap if you would like. It's Betting S had a few baseball games on win or loss, and had a basketball game hit. So hyped. Well, nice, dude. That's awesome, man. Congrats. First time ever hit on a big play. So happy right now, BG. Dude, I bet $3,500 is a lot of money. That's so awesome. Baldy, what do you call a magician who lost his magic? Ian. As in, like, the last 3 letters of magish. Ian. Okay. Oh, goodness. Boo. Oh, jeez. That one might have been a cricketer right there. I don't even know if that deserved a laugh track. What is the difference in a hair bald cap and a wig? Thank you for asking, Easy. This is a question that I feel like more people should be educated on, so I'm happy that you asked this question. So, the difference between a bald cap with hair and a wig is a wig in general, I think, does not have any bald parts to it. It's more of like, you know, you just want a full head of hair. And that full head of hair could come in many styles as well. But if you have a bald cap with hair, you're mostly bald, and there's just some hair thrown in different parts, just for stylistic reasons. So a pretty clear difference between the two, I would say. There is no right or wrong choosings in hairstyles, but of course, I mean, I guess the only thing that really matters is that you're getting a quality product at the end of the day. You know what I mean? I'm not going to judge anybody for getting a wig, but if you're going to get a wig, you might as well get a quality one. Just like if you're going to wear a bald cap, it might as well be a quality one. That's what it's really all about, you know? Kind of like, do you like wearing pants or shorts? Either way, you just want something good that covers your crotch, you know? What sig level is Aegon good at? And also, is he better than Emma Frost for questing? Aegon, he doesn't need to be super high sig level. I think in general, somewhere around like sig 60 is nice, but he could be as low as sig... Well, probably as low as sig 1, but... just talking like from a natural dupe point of view, even at sig 20 could be fine. You know, obviously sig 200 is better, but you could also be fine just somewhere around like 660 is nice. As far as if Aegon is better than Emma Frost for questing, it depends on the quest. For the average quest, I would probably rather use Emma Frost. But the longer the quest is, if it's a quest that has, I don't know exactly where the line in the sand is for that one, but I would say if the quest has more than like 10 fights, and if or just if the quest has fights that are taking like, you know, 60 plus hits each. Just totally pulling out some numbers right out of my butt here on this one. But the bottom line is, like, the more hits per fight, the more Aegon comes in handy. The more you'll be able to ramp him up. The more you actually get the benefit from Aegon. Because the thing is, the first fight with Aegon kind of sucks. It's not always the worst thing in the world, and you can still, like, shrug off debuffs fairly quickly, so... You know, there would still be some use cases for him, even if you couldn't get him ramped up too high. But in general, he sucks without being ramped up. So it's all about just kind of finding that sweet spot. But yeah, usually I would not want to play Aegon in a normal quest. Brakovic sent over 2 saying, how about a Merkin? Ain't nothing wrong with that either. I think that was more Cade's business. So, you know, we've never at my company, we never really went into that territory. That was more Cade's thing. Also, don't Google what that is, everyone. Please don't please don't Google what that is. But yeah, that was more Cade's specialty, really. He could tell you everything there is to know about the Merkins. Thank you for the 2 though, dude. BG, who usually works best for Cosmic Cav Event Quest? Hype, Venom, Cal Marvel, or Angela? I can awaken or sig up as needed. I'm newly Cav as of yesterday, so I don't know the ropes yet. Thank you. I would say Angela has been the MVP for most months of the Cosmic. I think all of those champions were so the Cosmic node, all the nodes change from time to time in the Cavalier monthly. It seems like lately they've been changing every month or like every other month, and there's like a rotation almost of these nodes, where it doesn't, as far as I know. Maybe I just don't know because I haven't followed the pattern closely enough. But I don't think there's an exact rotation to it. I just mean, like, the nodes that they have this month, they might not come back for another couple months, but then it'll come back again, and, you know, something like that. But in any case, Angela has been the MVP for most months of the Cosmic. Like, there's some of the nodes just work on your buffs. Some of them work on armor breaks. So someone like Hyperion, for example, he does fine if you just need some buffs. But if you're looking for, you know, like armor breaks, like Angela has multiple armor breaks on her specials, along with just having easier access to those buffs and everything. So yeah. She's been the best for it. I miss Cade. Me too. We all miss Cade. I gotta talk to him again at some point. When was the last time I talked to him? I think it's been like 3, 4. How long has it been? Yeah, maybe like 3-ish months. No, longer than that. Yeah, probably like 4, maybe even 5 months at this point. I don't know. But I'll probably hit him up again at some point soon, just to check, see how he's doing, you know. You said don't Google what it is, so my natural inclination is to do the exact opposite, and now I know what a Merkin wig is. I wish I had listened. Well, tried to warn you. But also, fair enough, I probably would have done the exact same thing. It was a lose-lose, because if you don't say anything, well, how come there was no warning, you know? But if you do warn, that might as well just be like, okay, please Google now, you know? Anyway. Alrighty, I have to go. Night B. Alright, Antonio. Have a good one, dude. Oh, geez, I did not know I had a special 3. Did I nullify something? Did you lose a buff? Don't mind the rotating nodes, but there's going to be like a year of trying to remember who you used for that node 3 months ago. Nah, maybe. I could definitely see something like that. There's not that many different node types, though. So there definitely will be some of that, but I think for the most part, it'll be like, oh, I kind of remember this. All right, let me use this champ was good for it kind of thing. The Cavalier nodes, I don't know, I think they're kind of interesting. I also kind of hate them a little bit. Wait, why don't I have this arena? You have to be uncollected to have the basic and featured arenas. But anyway, the Cavalier nodes, they're kind of interesting, but at the same time, I kind of hate them as well. I think even though they change, they all feel very similar. And it's almost like, well, what's the point of even changing them if they just feel so damn similar? I don't know. They're doing their best to make uninteresting content interesting, I think. But that's what happens when, you know, a monthly event quest has, what is it, 5 difficulties we have access to? Yeah, 5 different difficulties. And every quest has so many paths and everything. It just inevitably becomes not that interesting. $2 well worth it. Yeah, Brakovic. Now that you got everybody to look at that. Ooh, we got a little Rob Von raid. Rob, thank you for the raid, dude. Saying, yo, BG, who is your favorite, most guilty pleasure meme champ? I don't know if you would consider it guilty pleasure. I have no shame at all in saying that King Groot, I think, is totally underrated, and I play King Groot all the time. I don't know if that counts. Is King Groot a meme tier champ? I don't even know if he is. What champs are considered meme tier? Like, you know, obviously there's Groot, Expo Dead Force. Wait, actually, probably Joe Fixit, I guess. Joe Fixit is I would say in the meme tier, right? Where he like actually doesn't have a purpose, where at least King Groot, you can kind of, hopefully people can kind of see why I play the champion, as I save a lot of resources playing King Groot in Alliance Quest. You know, but Joe Fixit, there's like no reason to play this guy. I don't so much enjoy playing Joe Fixit though, as much as I like the idea of what Joe Fixit could be. So I don't know if that counts exactly, but I don't know. I don't know which champs are all considered meme tier, you know? Brain, let's talk shop. Are there any plans in place for Captain America bald caps? Like with the little wings. The wings definitely should be actual wings and not just drawn on wings. More aerodynamic. Wait, what? Captain America. Hold on. Pulling up Aunt May. I need to see exact. Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Well, they're a little bit hard to see in this picture, but like these wings on the side of the head. I guess I've noticed those, but I never really paid attention to them. Wow, you know what I just realized too? The star on his chest is basically the same star as like the awakened stars of our champions. Wild, dude. That might be tough. I don't know if we would have to pay some sort of Marvel royalties for something like that. We have worked out some sort of, you know, brand deals with other companies. We have not done anything Marvel related, you know, in a long time. We did have a couple of Marvel related things in the past, but it's been a long time since we've done anything Marvel related. We can maybe start that up again. Maybe that'll be in the maybe we can work something out for like fall time, for Halloween time, you know. Not that it couldn't be used. You know, not that that type of bald cap couldn't be used year round, but it's kind of like the Ninja Turtles costume I wore year round as a kid. Was it a Halloween costume? Yes. Did I wear it every day, including to school and to bed at night? Yes. I'm just kidding. Oh man, that'd be weird, but at the same time, that's one of those things where like, oh man, I would care so much as a kid. Like that'd be the worst thing ever, wearing a Ninja Turtles costume every single day. But as an adult, I just find it funny and kind of wish I can go back in time and do it. And just be the kid that was always wearing a Donatello costume. Because why not? BG, just stick with the classic Professor X look. It's classic and it's worth the licensing fees. Oh, dude, I mean, the look is classic, you're right. But there is no licensing fees for anything like that. That's one of those situations where it's like, okay, can you call it the Professor X look? Yes. But can Marvel claim any of the profits? No, they cannot. So it works out. It's just advertising the bolt caps. You play a Marvel game and don't know Cap has wings? I've seen him before. I just had to get a fresh look at it, that's all. I'm used to Cap Beardo. Like, I don't know the last time I played classic Cap. It was a long time ago. I actually think he was underrated at one point in time, but these days, not so much. I'd 100% wear a Ninja Turtles outfit, and I'm 48 years old. I would wear it to Walmart. Yeah, there you go, dude. Yeah, it's kind of nice how the older you... I mean, in some ways, it's nice how the older you get, the less you care about what other people think. Until you get to that age where, like, you just really don't care. And as much as I'm maybe looking forward to that phase of life, it's a scary phase of life. To just, like, be able to walk outside with no pants on, just like, whatever. People have seen my junk before. I'm just getting the mail. I didn't feel the need to put pants on. Lori just yelled at me through the door to put pants on. No! You put pants on. She said okay. I wish I can go to work dressed as Deadpool and even act and talk like him for the day. Okay, well that might be a problem. You might get sued for sexual harassment or something like that. You know how many complaints for inappropriate gestures and language I'd get? Yeah, exactly, dude. You'd have, I don't know if you'd last a day of acting like Deadpool. All phases of life are scary phases? I guess so. Will Dennis sent over to saying, bald guy, love the fun content. Fly high, banana guy. Thanks, man. Thank you very much, Will. I will fly high. Thanks, man. Appreciate the support, dude. And the kind words. Wait, you're supposed to put pants on to go outside? Oops. Donut Cop. You're telling me you haven't been wearing pants this entire time? Dude, I'm just imagining Donut Cop. With just the top half of like the cop uniform. Like, I don't even know, dude. Oh, man. Maybe I shouldn't do that. So I was thinking there's still a holster. But the more I think about it, the more it just turns into like... That's Donut Cop's stripper outfit right there. Maybe I've gone too far. Would you go for Doom or Ghost? Where and what? What do you mean, would I go for Doom or Ghost? Do you mean in like a Nexus crystal? Or do you have both champs and you're just talking about leveling one up? They're both amazing champions, man. You really can't go wrong picking Doom or Ghost. And this game allows you to choose both. In time, at least. If it was out of a Nexus, yeah, more factors to it. If I didn't have the Suicide Masteries unlocked, I would for sure pick Doom. If I ran Suicides all the time, I don't know what I would do because Doom is so good, but of course Ghost is insane, so I would probably end up picking Ghost. I don't like to play Ghost that much outside of Legends runs. She's kind of fun, but there's just this feeling of this is too OP. This gross feeling of like, why is this character so strong? I'd probably pick Ghost though, actually. The more I think about it. Even though I don't like to play her too much. There's just those times. The power levels. But yeah, it's personal preference. They're both insane champions. Some of the best of the best. Potato sending over to Saying ABG, which mags would you rank up both as unduped 6 stars? Potato, I made a video kind of talking about that exact subject. It was like a 30-minute video kind of just comparing the two Magnetos. I'm gonna be ranking up both. To be honest, I end up using my white mags as a 6-star version, at least more so than the red. So like the red one as a 5-star, awakened, fully sigged up, paired alongside with the unawakened white mag 6-star. I think that's more of what I was leaning towards. Luckily, I awakened mine, so I'm not gonna have to really make that choice too much. I'm just gonna get to rank them both up. But if I didn't, then I was leaning more towards ranking up white mags. But if you want to know a little bit more of the reasoning, I did make a video kind of comparing them. Of course, white mags is better in terms of support. Red mags is better just as a standalone fighter. But at the end of the day, I feel like red mags is such an over-the-top, just the type of champion that just decimates robots and metal champions in general. Like it's almost unnecessary to a point where you could, in most of those fights, just get by perfectly fine with the white mags and have support backing you up. That said, that is not every situation. Sometimes you need that over-the-top power. And of course, that's why it's nice to have a 5-star version, at least, of red mags. Like, if someone's hearing me talk about this and you're comparing 5-star versions of the champions, then I would 100% say red mags is the way to go. But with 6-star, because of the difficulty in awakening and sigging the champions up and stuff like that, it's a little bit more nuanced than that, you know? But yeah. Thank you for the 2, dude. Alex sent over a buck as well, saying, BG, I'm sure you remember putting me in charge of copyright deals for the company because of all my hair donations to the bald caps. Marvel just told me that we are allowed to use the wings. Like, they're not even gonna take any of the cut, or maybe there's no way. Because Marvel, I mean, they're totally. They're cool people, but well, let's face it, they like the money. We need to. We'll sit down after the stream and figure out all those details. I've lost 10 pounds recently, so maybe ready for that job transition. Donut Cop, nice, dude. That's awesome, man. I mean, I'm trying to remember exactly what you look like from your streams. You didn't even look like you had 10 pounds to lose, but maybe that's just my memory. Or, I mean, in general, I guess there's always like a little bit of weight to lose or something like that. But if you lost 10 pounds, all I'm saying is you're probably pretty lean. Either way, congrats. BG, what will be the first 6-star champion you will rank up to rank 4 when they release it? Doom. It's not even really a choice. Doom, he's extremely powerful, plus my highest prestige option. So yeah, Doom is for sure going to be my first rank 4. Oh, you know, now that I say that, there's always a reason to choose someone else. I doubt it's going to happen. Highly doubt it, but the timing of it all, if there was just some, like, I don't know, some other reason. Like, I don't even think a Legends run is good enough reason to do it, but who knows? What if they all of a sudden buffed the Legends rewards and they were like, okay, we're gonna give you another rank 4, you know? That's like, oh, really? You're gonna give me like a 3 to 4 rank up gem? Well, I guess I could make a sacrifice and then rank up Doom immediately after. But let's face it, that's not gonna happen, right? So Doom is 99.9% sure going to be my first rank 4. Doom's going to be a lot of people's first rank 4s. Yes. He'll be the most common rank 4 by far. Doom, like, not everybody has Doom, obviously. But I would say more people bought Doom Cav crystals than the average Cav crystal. More people probably went for Doom as like an Abyss reward, or opened up the featured 6 stars when Doom was in there. And he, even though not everybody has him, I'd say he's one of the more common champions. At rank 3. He also doesn't need to be awakened, though. And the more I think about it, the people who don't have him awakened, they probably won't take him to rank 4. Right away, at least. So, depending on how many unawakened rank 3 Dooms exist. Yeah, that's going to have a factor to it. BG's extra shiny tonight. Thank you, Pixie Bell. I'm so glad you noticed. Nice, just opened my 5-star awakening gem from the mission and got mutant. Lori, mutant is always good to get. Awesome. Which one should I max first? 5-star red mags or 5-star white mags? Red. Just saying, the 5-star version, you go all in on red. The 6-star, it's debatable. But for the 5-star, red. Which is your favorite champion? Man Thing. Marvel informed me via email that they can't copyright wings as they originated with a living creature. They tried to copyright birds, but lost in the Supreme Court. Dude. They must have went up against Charlie Kelly and his bird law. Okay. Well, there we go. We don't have to pay Marvel any royalties. Wings are coming to a bald cap near you. We'll have to, well, I know, we're gonna have to do some R&D, make sure they're quality. Can't just do a copy and paste job from the internet here. We'll make sure they look good. Besides Doom, because that's an obvious choice, what would be your choice? I can't tell you, man. We don't know how the game's gonna look by the time we get 2 rank 4 champions, even though I think we're close to the first rank 4s, and of course after that the door kind of opens for future rank 4s. They're still not going to be happening that fast. Sorcerer Supreme is like the front runner currently, again because of prestige reasons, and I love the champion too, but still, that is not as locked in. Can't tell you who's going to be my second one. Have to evaluate the game as it goes. Could be a champion that's not even out yet that I grind for in the arena. Bird law in this country, it's not governed by reason. That's also true. Had a bad opening today. Best thing I got was 5-star Killmonger. You lose some and you lose some. I know he isn't the worst, but he isn't what I'm looking for. Yeah, that's fair. He does have a nice synergy with the Void. Still one of my favorites to this day, but may have to invent a new type of rubber for the wings. Could take a while before the first prototype. Yeah, I mean, we're not going to release something that isn't quality. That's without a doubt. Hoping for science for my awakening gem, then I-Bomb would immediately be awakened. Yeah. It's a nice, I-Bomb's a nice champ to awaken. Even though he can be played unawakened. I like his awaken ability. I'd consider APOC for first rank 4. APOC is always a great pick, too. Okay, instead of throwing all my signature stones into Juggernaut, I decided to throw 150 into my 6-star stealth suit Spidey because of BG's great love for him. Well, that's good. I'm happy for you. Please excuse me while I have to be sick. Ugh. Gross, dude. Stealth Spidey. Ugh. No, I mean, that's fine. If hey, as long as I don't have to invest in a 6-star stealth Spidey, then I have no problems with it. What really made me sick was having to sig up my 5-star stealth Spidey for that stupid Legends run. Now he's gonna be at the top of my my 5 stars because he has such high PI. Always have to look at that guy. Ugh. What do I feel like not going for 6-star rank 4 materials for 4th of July? I feel like I have a ton of fun 5 stars that I haven't taken up yet, and some 4 stars for Korean Challenge as well. Sounds like you answered your own question. Yeah, I mean, if you're in no rush, like, I think that's the great thing about MCOC. I was about to say greatest, but that would have been a little too extreme. I think that is one of the great things about MCOC is, like, if you're looking to be competitive, if you're looking to be on, like, the cutting edge of progression and stuff like that, then yeah, spending money is one of the ways you're going to do that. But if you're not that interested, if you're just having fun with the champions that you currently have and don't mind taking your time getting through content and everything, dude, you could totally play this game for free until the end of time. With the way that everyone has access to mostly everything. There's no need to even push for the highest level rewards. You could just chill out with what you have. So why do you not like him, BG? Stealth Spidey? Oh man, I've talked about it a bunch before, so I'll keep it short. I just don't like his animations, the type of utility he has, his low health pool, his low block proficiency, the 7-hit combos, so no matter which medium you do, it's a double hit combo, you can't even avoid it. The skill class in general, I don't like. I don't like the brand of deodorant he uses. I think it makes him smell kind of funny. Normally he eats, he gets too large of a breakfast, and you know, anytime I have to go out to the diner with him in the mornings, it's like, come on, dude, just finish up already. And he brags about his abilities to play soccer too much. I have no idea what those other reasons were. No, I just don't enjoy playing the champ. That's what it comes down to. The animations mostly is what it is. Took a pic of the exact moment of when he got his first Grandmaster solo. I'll tweet that pic to him years from now. Mark my words. With Stealth Spidey. Ugh. Same Tigra has 7 combos, I guess. Tigra does have 7-hit combos too, yeah. She feels a bit smoother to play though. In general, I don't like double hit medium attacks. They never feel as good to me as just the single hit ones, but they don't always feel super clunky. Like, I would say Black Widow deodorant, her combos are fairly smooth even though she has double hits. Like, most of the Spider-Verse champions, or the Spider dudes, I guess, because I think Spider-Gwen has pretty smooth and fluid combos. And I mean, I guess the old Spideys, their combos were so basic, they didn't even really feel like Spider dudes in the first place, which is what Kabam was, I think, trying to accomplish with champions like Stealth Spidey and Stark Spidey. Not necessarily in that order. But they do feel very much so like Spider dudes. Very acrobatic. But it's like too acrobatic for me. Stark Spidey's isn't as bad. The problem that I have with Stark Spidey is his evade and when you dash back, if an evade happens at the exact same time, like that, it just feels like a bug. It feels like that's not how the game should be. I wish I just had a clip that Dave showed one time on his stream that I could show you guys to explain what I'm talking about, because just saying it out loud, it sounds like well, it sounds like I'm that old man walking around without pants on. This gosh darn Spider-Verse characters. But when you dash back with Stark Spidey, and this happens for a lot of like the older evade champions. I think Kabam got better at it with certain evade champs, where like the evade doesn't trigger on dash back or doesn't trigger on parry and stuff like that, right? But with Stark Spidey, if you dash back and you evade at the same time, it does this weird kind of like 1.5 backwards animations where you don't have full control of your character, and you could just easily get hit, and it's like not like there's nothing you could do about it in some situations. It's just totally out of your hands. I wish I knew what stream to get that from Dave. But he showed it while live streaming one day. He was like watching a playback after dying, and he like showed it frame by frame, and yeah, totally made sense after that. OG Spider-Man is underrated. It's cool that you think that that way. I don't necessarily agree, but if you like him, that's cool. Is this a pre-recording because you go on Twitter while fighting? Yes, this is pre-recording, yep. 100%. You should rename the last stream to Trying and Failing to Dex Sinister Special 2. It would fit. I want to practice I'm calling it the MSD method. I don't know if he was the first one to come up with it. But just because he was the one that told me about it. I want to practice that more, where like you can dash in. I mean, you can do this with a lot of champions, so like it's not a new concept by any means. I just hadn't seen anybody do it for Mr. Sinister. But the whole like dash at them while they're kind of winding up their next animation. I think Void was the first time people started doing that regularly. He's the first one that I remember, at least. But yeah, it really does help you to evade Mr. Sinister Special 2. I just need to practice it a little bit more. I rarely do it with other champions, so it still feels like pretty out of place to me. Let's go hop into AQ. I don't even know if I'm gonna do these fights or not. Well, I might as well. Whoops. Whoops. Yeah, that's the one. Might as well do... actually, yeah, in 3 minutes I'll have energy for it all, so I might as well do it. BG, is this pre-recorded? When did I send in this message? I'm confused. Yes, it's pre-recorded. I make sure to say, just in case anybody asks if it's a pre-recorded stream, I make sure to pretend like I'm reading that message every night. That way, if somebody asks, they'll think, oh, he responded to this, so it's not pre-recorded. But I assure you it is pre-recorded. Which champ has the strongest special 2 in the entire game, BG? I don't know. Cosmic Ghost Rider certainly comes to mind. Hella has some pretty good special 2. Oh, I mean, I guess Guardian, right? Doesn't Guardian have, like, if you ramp up Guardian? Guardian can do, like, several million points of damage in a single special 2. That's gotta be the one. You dead, Ghost Rider. You dead. GG, did I rank 4 my Quake? Yes. Do I know how to play her? Kinda not really. Am I asking someone who hates Quake as much as I do to tell me where to learn to play? Yes, I am. YouTube, I don't know. I don't know who has the best Quake guide out there. KT probably has a guide on Quake. Actually, Dave has made guides on Quake. Speaking of Dave. Good old Dork Lessons Dave. Speed up, Dave. Sending over a bug. See. I love you. Oh, jeez. I was choked. I was trying to say I love you while drinking. It didn't work out. Oh, man. Speed up, D. Appreciate the love and support as always, dude. Thanks, man. Ugh. One day I'm gonna die reading one of these messages. Thank you, dude. Alright, yeah. We got 3 more fights. Let's knock them out. Learn my Quake skills from Dork Lessons. There you go. Yeah. Good old Dork Lessons. Effing weirdo. Maybe. Total cringe? Also maybe. BG, have you ever heard of Linkin Park? Yes. I'm assuming you're talking about the band. If it's some other Linkin Park, perhaps not. But Linkin Park, the band? Yeah. They were very popular. I mean, they were popular for a while. But when did their popularity hit? I think that was around 2002? 2002? 2001 maybe even? I don't remember exactly now. I like some of their songs. I haven't heard any of their songs in a very, very long time. Probably since 2002. No, I don't know. Actually, one of my friends was really into Linkin Park. So every time I was just like in their car, there was always Linkin Park playing. Come on, Vulture. Attaboy. Is this gonna be enough to kill? I think so. 21% health. Nope, it's not. They're close. Read my messages. Laura's yawning me through the door. I'm gonna pay for that later. Alright, hold on. Brian, we also went to Linkin Park. It's where you almost killed the old couple. Oh. You had to bring that up, didn't you? Is that really where that was? Thank goodness they're alive. Well, they were kind of old, and that was several years ago, so at this point, maybe. Anyway. Brian, the saga of bad news / things continue. Oh no. I just learned 7-Eleven canceled free Slurpee Day. It happened last year, but I'm just learning about it now. Wow. They're not going to bring it back, or what? It makes me sad. I mean, I wasn't going to go get a Slurpee last year, because, well, you know, pandemic, but it really wouldn't be worth, like, catching the COVIDs just because you wanted a free Slurpee. But that sucks. RIP free Slurpee Day. Perhaps the greatest holiday of them all. Like, think about it. What happens during most holidays? Nothing. You don't get anything for them. They're just called holidays. I mean, like, you know, if someone else gives you a present, sure, but that relies on someone else, like, buying you something. With this, it was like, no. No one's buying you anything. You're just getting a free Slurpee. That's it. You're welcome. Ooh, I'm so happy I didn't wind up the heavy attack just then. I thought the spacing on that was good. And clearly it was not good. Almost died just now. Close call. One more fight to go. Hey, sup. What up, Hobbit? How you doing? Oh, I just emptied my revive stash on a Thorns path in Variant 6 with 4-star mags. It's quite annoying not having a high level counter to that path. Wait, which path is this? Variant 6. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, variant content with 4 stars is a rough time. The amount of attack that those champions have, kind of brutal. Have you ever heard about AJR? They're pretty damn underrated. Just check them out. AJR? I don't think so. Unless maybe I heard the name without the abbreviation. But it's not ringing any bells, at least. Not right now. Later, Star-Lord. Oh, really? The 1%? Get out of here. Alright. Cool. Hey. What up, Celez? And hey, Banana Man, have a good stream. Alright, man. I'm assuming you're, on your way to work or something. Have a good day at work, dude. Wait, did I clear helps today? I did. Okay. All right. Gee, it still won't let me become a member of you. Ah, bummer, man. I don't know why that is, but no worries. Just good to have you in here. There's such a thing as free Slurpee? I mean, there was on 7-Eleven every year. It's free Slurpee day. The greatest day. It was a pretty small Slurpee. to be fair, it was only 7.11 ounces because they had to be all cute with it, and also, well, they didn't want to give away full-size Slurpees. But BG, how many nationalities has in for Loki? I have no idea, man. I don't know what people's nationalities are. Never really comes up. We definitely have people from different time zones and stuff, but no clue. 85 Ghost sending over a couple of them Canadian bucks saying 454 hit combo solo with Doom on Sinister. Ugh. It's a lot of hits, man. But well done, dude. You might be saying ugh, but look at those rewards. 454 hits is a very small price to pay for the amount of rewards that you're gonna get. So a small price to pay for power. But nice, dude. Congrats on the solo, man. I remember when 7-Eleven was bring your own container. Was it really? No way, dude. Was that really a thing? I mean, I remember that, but I didn't think that that was a legit thing. I thought he was just doing that to be funny. I remember going to 7-Eleven and drinking Slurpees and getting brain freezes and then laughing and drinking more and more until our faces froze off. Being 12 was cool. I feel really insulted by this. Laura just said I did that when I was 18, and that's putting it nicely because that was our first date, first off. Second, I still did that when I was like... Wait, how old am I right now? 25? And maybe stop doing it in public at 25. There was a lot of nights you were sleeping and I would just walk across the street. I miss having a 7-Eleven right across the street. It was terrible for my health. Absolutely terrible. But I miss it. The convenience. It's so good. Where are we? I guess we had... No, wait, really? Didn't we move out at 20... Yeah, 23. Was it 2 or was it a little more than 2? Either way, 23 plus 2 is 25. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. Just talking through the door with Laura about where we were living at what age. Just thinking about all the Slurpees that I've been. Who's your least favorite champ to use in the arena? For me, it's my 6-star Ant-Man, low damage and free double willpower healing. Ant-Man sucks to use. Groot is also pretty brutal. If you're running suicides, even though it still sucks to use them, you still don't notice that much. As long as you're on the infinite streak. That's right, 2012. Yeah. Okay, so... I guess 25 is when we moved then? That time? That's 9 years ago? Anyway, sorry guys. We're still just thinking about where we've lived. BG is approximately 15,000 years old. Also, happy birthday, bald guy. Dude, yeah, at this point. Did you just tell me to suck it? What? Alright, you know what? I'll deal with you later. I will not. I hope that she goes to bed before the stream is over. 12, 18, Slurpees are Slurpees. It's all cool. Thank you, Cloud of Contempt. Exactly. Slurpees are a timeless classic. Hey, I got Sentinel as my second 6-star. Is he any good? Yes. Sentinel's a great 6-star. The champion doesn't need to be awakened. Although you will notice that, yeah, the awakened ability definitely makes the champion more enjoyable to play. So some people, like it's one of those your mileage may vary type of situations where, I mean, he's like, he still has the immunities. He's still a robot for the times that you need a robot. Like there's a delirium node in Act 6 that he might help you out with, where he's going to be immune to the reverse controls. Of course, being immune to bleed and poison is good. Just in general, he's a solid all-around champion. If BG had to go by one of his 7-day account nicknames for the rest of time, which would Laura prefer? Probably Bruce Banana. It wasn't a 7-day one. That was only a 24-hour account, but I don't know. I don't think Laura's ever called me McFabio or Unzo before. That'd be a little strange. Oh, you son of a... Actually tried to pop my special when he popped his. Awesome, thanks, my only two. I have APOC and Sentinel, so I guess good start. Dude, that's better than a good start. Run Suicide, so nice that he's immune. Dude, that's an incredible start to your 6-star roster. Be prepared to get crapped on, because there's no way that luck can continue that good. That was insane. Currently 25 and still love Slurpees. I will die with a Slurpee in my hand and a straw in my mouth. That's how I felt too. And that's how I still feel. The only difference is now I kind of like make my own at home kind of thing. They're different than Slurpees, but they're still pretty good. Has anyone here seen any leaks of upcoming featured 6-star yet? No. I don't think anything. I don't think I've heard about anything like that, at least. Normally, I wouldn't even bother looking, just because I'm not interested in the 6-star featured anyway. But I do remember in the past people saying like, "Yep, this is." Actually, the featured 6-star, maybe people stopped leaking it because it's not always accurate. The same way that like leaking next month's champions, that's been pretty accurate, pretty consistently true. The next featured 6-star, I know it can be data mined, but I think sometimes it's not always accurate, so maybe that's why people stopped leaking it. Or it's just less interesting for people, I guess, than the new champions. Maybe that is a reason why, too. I don't know. You are the best in this game. Thank you. But that is not true. There's plenty of better players than me. Thanks, BG. You're part of the reason I even came back to this game. My 2 6-star a month back after 3 years off. Oh yeah, dude. I remember you saying that now. Thank you for inspiring me to come back. Well, awesome, dude. He's always put a smile on my face, so they motivated me to come back. Awesome, man. Dude, it's only 11:37, and I haven't had a Slurpee in about 7 years. Do I go run to the gas station or no? Well, hold on. Run to the gas station, you say? To be clear, there is a difference between... Like, there's Slurpees can only be found at 7-Eleven. So, if it's a 7-Eleven gas station, then sure. Okay. Or wait, no. Damn. There was a comment from Eric Lataxis saying 7-Eleven, bro. And I thought that was Eric Nelson saying it for a sec. So yeah, Slurpees, they only come from 7-Eleven. Now, that said, I think Ices or whatever else, you know... Whatever other convenience stores have and stuff like those are good too. It's just a different kind of good. Either way, the answer is yes. It's summertime, dude. Just having a nice frosty drink. They're good all year round, but especially in the summertime. So refreshing. Ryan, if you were in an 80s hair band, who would you best resemble, you know, without your bald cap and all? I've been told I look like Van Halen. By, yeah, I've been told that in the past, so. Unfortunately, Idaho has no 7-Eleven. None at all? Is that even possible? Was there a law banning 7-Elevens? I'm flabbergasted right now, dude. 7-Eleven is like everywhere. Although I haven't seen as many 7-Eleven here. I mean, there still are 7-Elevens, but like, dude, in New Jersey, I swear, it was like every single block. And if it was a big block, there was 2. Just in case you couldn't make it to the other one. Like, I kid you not, like on the same street, you would just drive about a mile, and on the same street there'd be another 7-Eleven. Like, there would be 2 more 7-Elevens. Just like the 3 of them would be 1 mile apart from one another. This is not an exaggeration. It was kind of insane. Sir, what is arena points? Wait, what is arena points to get 5,000 5-star shards for basic arena? Oh, I don't know. If anyone in here knows about how many you need to get 5k 5-star shards from the basic arena, pop that in the chat. But I don't generally keep track of that stuff. What's up, Pete? Have you not seen the 4 Starbucks street corners in Seattle? Oh man. I think I've been there. Wait, have we been there? Is that? No, wait. Actually, I don't know. I was gonna say, is that around Pikes? But I think that's where like the first Starbucks is. I don't think there's 4 of them there, is there? But yeah, Pete, you're right, dude. This is Starbucks territory. Whereas in New Jersey, it was, I mean, there was Starbucks there too, but like 7-Eleven. Dude, it's crazy how many there were. They owned more land in New Jersey than probably any other company. EG, when will Summoner Appreciation Calendar drop? Don't know. Kabam hasn't announced it yet. We'll probably look back to last year's Summer Appreciation Calendar and get an idea for it. But I haven't looked at that since last year. EG, what is your favorite movie? Daryl, I don't know if I have one favorite movie, but I do like a lot of movies from the 90s, gotta say. Probably has something to do with me growing up in that time. Like Home Alone, The Mighty Ducks, Heavyweights. Those kinds of movies. I don't exclusively like those movies. There's plenty from the 2000s, or ones that just came out a couple years ago that I like too, but those ones are probably my favorites. Dunkin' Donuts and 7-Eleven? Yeah. Oh, tons of Dunkin' Donuts too. Don't know if I've ever been in a Dunkin' Donuts. You're not missing much, Pete. It's a place there you could walk in and you can get coffee or donuts. Or bagels? I'm trying to think the last time I've been inside a Dunkin' Donuts, and Baskin Robbins? Wait, what about Baskin Robbins? Oh, okay. They're together. People used to stand outside of like certain Dunkin' Donuts. It was kind of weird. People would just hang out outside of there. It was like high school, or people who just graduated high school but still hung out with the high school kids. So it's kind of weird. I don't know. Anyway, I've never really been like, I eat a lot of junk food, but donuts, I've never really been big on donuts. Like, if there's a donut around, I'll eat it. But I'm not going to go out of my way to buy one. And coffee, I've never had a cup of coffee in my life, so... Wait, am I running my 6 stars in this arena? Not that it matters, but I might as well run the... Well, I guess it does give a little bit more points than the 5 stars because of the higher PI, but whatever. B. Daniels, and Nova 2 saying, hi, BG, I'm still alive. B. Daniels, good to hear it, man. That's good, dude. That's excellent news. I mean, if you think about it, that's the best news. Just being alive. Ryan, remember Bruce Banner? Yeah, I just brought up Bruce Banner like 20 minutes ago. So I do remember. It's pronounced Bagel. Is it Bagel? Yeah, BG, I just Googled it. There's absolutely 0 7-Elevens in Boise, Idaho, the capital, so I don't think there's any in Idaho. I'm tempted to Google it right now. See if there's a total ban on 7-Elevens in Idaho in general. Let me see here. 7-Eleven in Idaho. Okay, well, there's definitely 7-Eleven in Idaho. Before I even hit enter on Google, it says Post Falls, Idaho. So there's definitely at least one. But yeah, I have no idea if that's anywhere near where you are. It's not worth going out of your way. Like, as you know, as much as I'm saying like Slurpees are great and all, it's great because it's convenient. It's great the way that like certain fast food French fries are great, not because they're the greatest to ever exist, but it's just convenient as hell, you know. Was that a joke, or have you actually never drank coffee? No, that wasn't a joke. I haven't actually had coffee. I just never liked the aroma of coffee, the smell to it. Just never wanted to try it because of that. B. Daniels, yeah, to know another buck. Oh, by the way, before I read B. Daniels' message, just to cap off the coffee thing, the coffee thing. It's just me being a picky eater right there. Picky eater goes along with being a picky drinker. Don't know why I am the way I am. Anyway, B. Daniels sending over another buck saying, if I wasn't alive, then someone hacked my account to keep me alive forever. Also not the worst news. I mean, at least you're, you know, even if you weren't alive, you'd be alive in some form, so that's cool, right? It's, can't be the worst thing. Oh, and, drain my accounts. Okay, well, that part might not be great. BG, what are your thoughts on the upcoming editions of Hercules and America Chavez? I don't really have any particular thoughts yet on the champions, other than Hercules. Just based on the way that the devs are talking, it sounds like Hercules is going to be pretty OP, but I mean, we've also seen that before, where we think a champion's going to be super strong before release, and then they come out and it's like, I don't know how strong this champ actually is. They're okay, they got cool animations, you know, so I don't really know what to think about the champs yet. To me, like, I don't have any personal connection to these Marvel characters. Didn't even know Hercules was a Marvel character. Never heard of America Chavez before, you know, before the image was leaked and people were talking about her. So for me, it's just a couple of new champs coming to the game like every month. The aroma is the best, especially when you go to the coffee section of the grocery store. Yeah, I know some people are really into it, but I never liked it. It doesn't make me sick. Alex is saying I actually get sick from the smell of coffee. It doesn't make me sick. It's just, it was never appetizing. That's all. I don't know how to put it into any other words than that. But like, I don't care if someone else is drinking coffee, if Laura's drinking coffee. Like, it doesn't bother me. It's just never was interested, I guess. DG, whenever I need to have an intestinal cleanse, I'll have a cup of coffee. It's good, Super Sam. Damn, the great Slurpee tangent of 2021. Dude, actually, yeah. It was a long Slurpee tangent, huh? Here you are going on and on about donuts and coffee, and all stemmed from getting a Slurpee. Most impressive, yeah. I've never had coffee, but I enjoy the smell of it. That's interesting. So you enjoy the smell of it, but you've never had a cup. I'm curious why you've never tried it. Which is your favorite Avenger? Like from the movies or in game? I don't even know who my favorite Avenger is. Let's go to Aunt May here. So there's like Avenger and then there's New Avenger, right? Yeah, like the New Avengers. Yeah, Hyperion's in here. Squirrel Girl's a New Avenger? Interesting. Well, let's look at the classically tagged Avengers. Oh, Namor. Yeah, Namor's my favorite. I forgot this guy was an Avenger. Of course, the double Corvus charge Avenger right here. Yeah, Namor's my favorite one. If we're talking about from the movies, I don't even know. I don't think I have one. B. Daniels sent over to saying icy better than Slurpee and slushy. Okay. Unfortunately, they have gotten to B. Daniels. B. Daniels is actually no longer with us. Someone has taken over his account. And they're spreading blasphemous lies, dude. What are you talking about icy better than Slurpee and slushy? Get the heck out of here, dude. Icy's fine, but better than Slurpee? No. What kind of crap Slurpee did you get? Because listen, you could walk into a 7-Eleven and the Slurpee machine is busted like 9 out of 10 times. Actually, it's not busted that much, but it's busted frequently. Maybe not all the flavors. They'll have like one of the flavors running, but it's like the worst one. It's like Diet Peach or something like that, you know? Diet sugar-free peach. You're like, what the hell is this? So maybe you got like, and it's not always that clear when the Slurpee machine isn't running perfectly. They have like a little light that's supposed to indicate when it's working and not working, but you can't go by that. You have to eye it down. It's like, it's almost like picking up a piece of fruit at the grocery store, you know? It's got to be ripe before you eat it. Maybe it's bruised, but you got to like pick it up and inspect it to make sure it's not bruised. And of course, both are nutritionally equivalent. As of course, Slurpees are the perfect nutritional supplement. But no, man, Slurpees are the best. They're the best of those. Like I said, the best of like the convenient types of icy drinks. but I'm sure somebody could make an even better one if they actually put time into it. GG, I'm on my 3rd whiskey and Coke, feeling pretty good. Glad my AQ path is done. Nice, dude. Heard lots of stories of people getting super addicted to coffee, and it kind of frightens me. Okay, fair. I'll probably still try it sometime, though. I have heard that, too. I've heard a lot of mixed things about coffee, where some people... It's weird because some people, like, love it so much. And even from the people who love it so much, I've heard they try to quit coffee. Which I mean, that's how we are with a lot of things, right? Like, I love Slurpees so much, but I try to cut back on my Slurpee intake. But Slurpees are, of course, just like not good for you, straight up. Coffee was always one of those ones that's interesting. Is like, is it good for you? Is it not good for you? I have no idea. Probably just can't overdo it, I guess. But you're right. There are a lot of people that drink lots and lots of coffee, which probably at a certain point becomes not healthy. B. Daniels, Engine Overbuck saying, I live my life one icy at a time, not one slurp. WTF is a slurp, like 1/2 of a drag out the straw till you realize it sucks, and icy is better. First off, if you're taking drags of Slurpee out of the straw, you're doing it wrong, dude. There's a spoon on the straw for a reason. The only reason the straw exists is for the times where you can't eat it any other way. But the best way to have a Slurpee, like, I mean, maybe you like icy's better because you're always driving, B. Daniels, and maybe it's not so easy for you to eat a Slurpee the way it's meant to be eaten. But no, man, when you're set up right, no, Slurpees can't be beat. It's such a simple idea to have a Slurpee and a straw combined, but my goodness, I don't throw the word genius around lightly, but whoever invented that was a straight up genius. GG, how many 6 stars do you have? I think 80, something like that.
The man loves beans.
Do you drink tea? No. I have had tea before, but I never really liked it. I've probably had tea about a dozen, or maybe a little bit less than a dozen times in my entire life. Actually, yeah, maybe closer to like half a dozen. Somewhere between 5 and 10 times I've had tea, and every single time I'm like, why do people drink this? This is gross. I know there's a lot of different types of tea, so maybe I just haven't found the right tea for me. But I also just don't have any interest in trying other teas. It probably just isn't for me. Why are you unstoppable? What the heck? You're not unstoppable, Colossus. What kind of madness? All right. Who puts unstoppable regular Colossus in the arena? What kind of BS, dude? Fluffy Monsters and Overbuck saying, Beaver, how are you today? Turkey. Anyways, do you remember when you said that there comes a point when the point is there is... Wait, what? Let me try this again. Do you remember when you said that there comes a point when the point is there to point? Because if not, what's the point? But the point is not always the point that points in the pointy. After all, happy birthday. What does that mean? Fluffy Monster, why? Thank you for the buck. Even though it's not my birthday. And... Did someone point at you recently? Is that what happened? What happened, dude? My goodness. Icy has those straws too, FYI. Stolen, maybe. Which is your favorite weapon in the MCU? I have no clue, man. I've only seen half of the MCU movies. And by seen, I mean, well, I probably slept through half of the half that I did see. So I've probably seen about a quarter of the movies. And for the quarter of them that I was awake, I mean, I guess it's the axe. I guess it's Thor's axe. What is it called again? Stormbreaker? Is that what it is? That's probably the coolest one. Hey Daniels, and you know another buck saying, you know the easy way to counter 6 stars or any star character, right, BG? Yes, the incursions. Also, your fingers. 1, 2, 3, 4. You might have to go to your toes if you have like Brutal DLX's roster, but it's not so hard. It's just gonna be there for a while. You could always drench tea in sugar, though that isn't the best option for your health. You know, I never liked iced tea, and that's basically what that is, right? Is tea that's iced plus sugar added. Although I guess sugar doesn't have to be added, but well, actually I don't know if that counts, because that's like when I'm saying like sugar added, I guess I'm talking more about like Minute Maid type stuff, you know, like the starts out as a powder. I think, oh, you know what? So whenever Laura and I went out to this one place, I would always get lemonade, because lemonade's amazing. And I think Laura at this one place we used to go to, I think there was like a strawberry iced tea, and that was pretty good. If we were like about to get up, and there was still some left in her glass, I would just drink it before we left. I don't know if that counts as tea or not. If that counts, then I've probably had that alone maybe 10 times. Yes, fingers was my answer. Damn, you're good. I learned how to count on my fingers at a very young age, B. Daniels. You could say I was gifted like that. Sweet tea is effing gross, but unsweetened tea is delicious. I don't know. We don't call it iced tea down here, we just call it sweet tea. That's probably what we call it everywhere, I just didn't know. Because I don't talk about tea. So yeah, they probably call it sweet tea everywhere. Well, actually, I don't know. Maybe we're talking about two different things now entirely. I don't know. I'm not up on the... My tea game is weak. I'm not up with the tea lingo, you know? I have no interest in it. If I'm being honest. You know what else is a Stormbreaker? I'm sorry, I'll probably delete this message. I don't get it. They don't call it sweet tea everywhere. It is a southern thing. Oh, okay. Right, just call it tea. That makes sense. Units, give me the 225. Come on, come on. That's what I'm talking about, man. 225. Beautiful. Of course, I go to 4 gas stations, and 3 of them are closing. The only one that's open, the machines are broken. Dang. I'm not happy. Damn you, BG. Eric Nelson, I'm sorry, man. Damn, dude. That sucks, man. R.I.P. to the Slurpee dreams. Night Hollywood. Good night, Dragon Dagger. And yeah, on that note, guys, on that very happy 225 unit note, it is time to call it a night. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. You're gonna spin out another? Oh, dude, actually, yeah, good call. What am I saying? We gotta keep it rolling. You'll get 225 units and then stop. You keep it rolling, just like you're at a casino. If you were up $225, you wouldn't leave until you blew all of that money and ended up losing money, right? So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We're gonna somehow lose units by opening up this crystal. I'm gonna tap it though. I feel like I have the luck flowing through me right now. Ah, the luck is dead. R.I.P. Ah, the lowest amount of gold too. All right. Went from the absolute best reward. Well, yeah, for me the best. I guess you can consider the 5-star Punisher the actual best, but nah. To the absolute worst. 15k gold. Still can't beat Thanos. You'll get there. Thanos is tough, but you'll get there, and then one day you'll laugh about it. Like, how did I ever get stuck on Thanos? But lots of people get stuck on Thanos. BG, don't go gambling ever. I probably won't, B. Daniels. I probably won't. Not with my money, at least. Which means I probably won't ever, because where else? Who else is gonna go gambling with me and let me use their money? BG, I have about 36k units. Will this be enough for the July 4th deals? Yep. Damn sure it will be. Oh, B. Daniels, thank you for another buck too, dude. All right, on that note, though, now it is time to get out of here. I'll be back tomorrow, normal time. Shout out to... Oh, did B. Daniels... Did he come in with the last minute steal? He did. Shout out to... B. Daniels for snagging the big D. Actually, I think it was a tie. The system just gave it to B. Daniels. I think it was a tie between B. Daniels and Antonio. Oh, never mind. Well, now it's been updated. All right. No ties here. All right. Either way, I'm out of here, guys. I'll see you tomorrow, everybody. Good night.